Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to The Medium and what may well be the final episode of The Medium. In the last video, we've reached this underground bunker thingamajiggy in the Red House. We believe this is where Lillian was being kept, basically, which is mildly depressing.
It's on.
We turned on the power, and now we are going to drain some pumps and stuff. I'm just going to take a look at the map. So, I'm believing what we have to do is basically turn the valves on. Essentially. Can I see how much water is in each one? It's actually possible. Yes. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. Let me have a look at this again. Water level indicator. Yeah. Water flow direction. But I can't see the water flow direction. Where is it? Ah, look, it drained. Oh, very cool. Okay. Can I drain into here?
Shit. Looks
Right.
like the retention tanks are closed off. Okay. I can probably get to the first.
So we go into the tank, we open up the tank, and then we'll be able to drain through this tank into here. And then we do the same on the right hand side, and then we clear out the middle. Easy peasy. Oh no. Oh! Oh, I just saw him.
Not for me. Not for me. Where would you be? What would you be?
Much happier.
Shot, scorched, dead. You owe me!
Shut up, nerd. Okay. So I've not been able to get down here before, have I? I can see some power down there. That's going to be useful. Oh, I didn't want to do this with him knocking about. Oh, wrong one. Am I going to make it? Oh, just about.
There.
There we
Now
go.
it's ready to gulp down some water.
How do I... Wait, how do I do this again? I need to swap over... There we go. That feels a little unnecessary. It's just to make me get my power back, but whatever. Okay. Back through again. Yeah, we're okay this time. I mentioned in the past that it always felt like there was 2 set levels of power, but that doesn't appear to be the case, because I've used half, and I've got more than half remaining.
I'm so glad you're here. Others, not enough. Never enough.
I do not feel the same way about this situation.
Never warm.
Just go away.
Old, worn out rag. You cut from the same cloth.
I gotta say, this is one of my favourite pieces of voice acting in any video game. It's really good. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go left. And again. And over here we're gonna go left. I wish I could do more than one at a time, but whatever. And again. And then we're gonna drop down here.
So far, so good. Now I can get to the other tank.
And then we're gonna go left. And hopefully what we're doing has become apparent. Easy peasy. This is fine. This is fine. Creepy man can't hurt me. Creepy man isn't real. It's a video game. Vagrant.
So much there for us to see, for us to eat,
I don't know.
for us to wear.
I don't know if he can get me. I don't know if this is building up.
Can't
him to get hold of me.
Alone. Naked.
Oh.
Just let me wear you.
No, you weirdo.
We'll walk this world together.
Is that him down there? I think so. So he wants to enter our world. He wants to get out of his realm and enter this one. But he can't go out as he is for fairly obvious reasons, so he's looking for some skin to wear. And he's decided, because my skin is so lovely, and it is, that I will be the skin he will be wearing. I'm just going to move my mic for a sec, bear with me. There we go. A little bit closer, maybe. Give it a little spin there. Lovely stuff. I don't know if I'm in any danger or not. I don't think I am. If I had to guess.
Shit.
Oh.
The valve is missing. Please be around, Valve.
Valve's not around. Valve's too busy not making video games. Some topical humour for you there, folks. No. I don't like this. It feels slow. Oh, especially that one. Took ages. But there's a door.
Hey. That's my way out. Once I dry it up a bit.
Okay, good to know where I have to go. Okay, so I have to come back to this chamber. Not the central one. This is fine.
That's it. Second tank ready for duty.
This is fine.
Pretty girl out.
Shut up.
So many dolls to play with. Such pretty things to wear. Lillian, Francis, Nurse Ursula.
Oh, buddy.
She was insatiable. And him, the only one to get away. But they don't last.
I wonder if he means
They
Richard.
never last.
Thomas even. Okay.
But you will.
Just be cool like me. Why do you have to be such a weirdo?
Yes. The central chamber's open. Get your ass down there, Marianne.
Okay. Now, I mean, she said that's the way out once it dries up a bit, so do I head back? She's saying central chamber, but I'm assuming the door that we just went past in the right chamber leads to the central chamber, because she did comment on it, right? What's this? I mean, this could also be it.
There. That looks like a way out. But it's half underwater.
How can it be half underwater? I think that's just maybe like a standby text from before that doesn't update. I'm gonna knock back to the door. I think that makes the most sense. I don't really know what else to do, so. I mean, I'm sure there's alternate routes we can look at. It's not big. Just keep moving. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Oh, there we go. Yes, lovely. Oh no.
No more cold. No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain.
Great.
Mine.
I'm gonna run for it.
Let me get back here.
No. What? The snoods! Get off me!
Let's empty you out.
No, no, let's not. That sounds like a terrible idea. Was I meant to do something? I mean, obviously I was meant to do something different. It looked like as soon as I got in there, it felt like a dead end. I wonder if I can just crouch in, but isn't he like looking directly at me? Please don't make me watch this every time.
No more shame. Never again.
Yeah, I get it, you're an emo.
Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel
I obviously have to get through that.
our pain.
Whoever decided I have to do this every time was a dummy. I don't think I can just walk. He's staring at me. Clearly I have to just run in there, right?
Mine.
Oh god, no, he's walking towards me. That's even worse. What the hell?
It all ends in me.
This wouldn't bother me if they didn't make me listen to him go on every single bloody time. It is telling me I'm not defenseless. Maybe I should... Maybe what I'm going to do is swap over, run, and start to charge up at the same time. Stop it! No more shame! Never again. Let them look.
Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain.
Shut up, nerd.
Let me get back here. It all ends.
I don't understand. Oh wait, no, I do understand.
No, come back. Come back.
Brief panic there.
Thomas. You were here.
Is he dead? Did I kill my own... I mean, he had hold when he got electrocuted off myself, off my spirit form. Whatever you want to call it. Has that form gone now? Have I just kind of killed part of myself? Is this troubled man's notes? Oh, whoops. I just want to check. Yeah. Here's what I know. I think I know. The powers come from the same place, but they can manifest in different ways. She seems to exist in both places, as if her mind can inhabit two bodies at the same time. That would be me. To her, whatever happens in one place affects the other. Does she see the line between the two, or are they one and the same? New hypothesis. Death thins out between... Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. New hypothesis. Death thins out the veil between worlds, so that a newborn mind never has to split. Makes sense in a weird, fucked up way. Does she see the line between them and the same? Death thins out the veil between worlds, so that a newborn mind never has to split. Oh, is this again a reference to the fact that our mother died in childbirth, which was my theory from before?
Hey, I know this one. Used to be one of my favorites.
Okay. Well, I love butterflies. Moths are often regarded as like evil butterflies, which I think is mean, but I can see why.
Vitamins, antibiotics, neuroleptics, antidepressants. Even by my standards, that's a lot of pills.
Are we done with the monster now? Can we chill to the end? Oh, okay.
No, don't do this to me. Burnt to a crisp. Guess I should look for a spare.
Oh. Guess it's thought, yeah. Oh, this was shut before. This is fine. Everything's fine. Not spooky at all. Just looking for a fuse. What was that? Did you just hear that little note play?
Busted open. From the inside.
Oh, God.
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah. Well, let's go have a little look.
This was definitely Lily's place. Where he kept her.
And then the monster came back to help. I mean, it already helped us avoid the fire, so I guess it came back to help us, well, to help Lily break out. And that's why it was busted open so badly. Salt. Who knew it was that simple? A bit of alchemy, some spiritual infusion, and there you have it. It looks like the folk tales were true after all. Anyway, the room is ready and it works. It actually works. For the first time in my life, I can feel alone. It feels fucking wonderful. Because he's trapped his daughter away. Using salt, which salt is often regarded as like a way to ward off spirits.
Being locked up in this place. Having a needle shoved into your arm day in, day out.
Whoops, sorry about that.
Again with the salt. The whole room is lined with it. Little windows into the world. It's something, I guess. Sunshine doesn't really translate to text, though. She'd be a grown woman by now, but the room is still all dolls and unicorns.
An evil... Look at the wallpaper! Why did the animals have red eyes? Why have we got demonic woodland creatures?
Quite the selection. So she could doll herself up with no one to see her. Maybe he meant well, but somehow this just feels sadistic.
Poor girl. I'm curious how this all... If that monster isn't dead, I swear to God. I mean, this is not the first time we've electrocuted him, so... You know. I'm not full of confidence that it's actually gone. Let there be light! Oh.
Ah, shit. Too much power.
I did it.
Let there be light.
So good at video games.
Nice decor. Very, minimalist.
Isn't this where... You know when we're doing that flash forward, isn't this where I've been given the interview? I swear it was this table right here. I recognise the tabletop.
Huh. Mold. It looks pretty fresh. Someone's been here recently.
Is that not an oxymoronic statement? But I've been here. What? Oh, I'm confused. It's quiet now, just me and her. Just me and her. It feels strange, but in a good way. How it should be. I best enjoy it while it lasts. Already started moving the workshop over to the hotel. If anything happens, I don't want her anywhere near it. I'm going in soon to get him back. This only ends in one or two ways. Either both of us are coming back, or neither. Okay, so we know he was running experiments and stuff on ways to go into the... Wait, did he go into the spirit world himself? Did Thomas go in like normal human form? Did he find a way to do that? And he's going in to get him back. Him could only be... Wait, could it be the demon? Or could it be Thomas's spirit form? I don't know! It'll all come together at the end.
If I find enough pieces, I might be able to get to the other side. Better get to it, Alice.
Thought she'd forgotten her name then.
Okay, here's one. So far, so good.
Always annoys me when I can't collect something until the game tells me I can, you know? And that's a stupid thing to get annoyed about, but I do. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Wait, what's Alice got to do with a mirror? Alice didn't go for a mirror. Who's Alice? Alice in Wonderland didn't go through a mirror, did she? Alright, where's this glass at? Did she forget her own name? Maybe that's all that happened. You never know. There's 2 rooms here still, so... Oh, I've not been in here.
There. Another one.
Maybe I could have grabbed it before. I actually legit did not go in this room at all. No, thank you. I will not be listening to the creepy music today. But thank you for the offer. Okay. Oh, if it's not in here, then... Is this, yeah. Oh, no, there's 2 rooms.
Looks like he could never quite let go of his passion. In another life, perhaps.
Where are all these rooms from that I somehow didn't spot last time? I'm glad I found them. Shoma saw me today, sensed me. I should have known I need to be more careful, keep my distance. It's just that not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I know I did the right thing leaving her at the hospital. It's better this way. She's better this way. But I keep thinking of that day when it finally happens, when she discovers what she really is. She'll be confused, afraid. I should be there for her, to help her make sense of it all, to tell her it's all right. No, she'll make it through. She's strong, just like Muda. This is about me. So I got abandoned at the hospital. Yeah. In the hopes that I never discovered my powers, I suppose. Don't. Was Jack the guy from the start?
This should be enough. This was definitely Thomas's workspace. I can sense the determination. Whatever he was working on, he really gave it his all. Were you trying to send the monster away? Or to get your other self back?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I don't know which of the 2. He went in for either the monster or himself. Hypothesis. When experiencing trauma, the soul can split into 2 separate entities in order to mitigate the damage. Observation. The entities can remain friendly, agreeable, or turn hostile. How to destroy one without destroying the other. Yeah. So... yeah, my version and Thomas's version are quite similar. Mine's very friendly with myself. It's essentially a one-to-one replica. And we don't interact. Thomas's is more devoid and split from his body. And it's got a bit of an attitude, let's be honest. Thomas's alter ego thing. And then Lillian's is freaking nuts, basically. Alright, okay, we don't need to go in there again. How did I miss these rooms last time? I have no idea. But don't those other people usually reflect some aspect of our own personality? I might actually have to do this. Yeah.
And there it was. The moment we finally met.
It's you. You're alive.
Thomas?
In a way, yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit. But the hound... I thought you were gone.
Gone. No. Trapped. I spent years in Henry's fucked up world. When you sent him away, I could finally break free.
That's why you're so important. You can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
I don't know. For the first time in my life, I don't feel his presence. I've been away for so long. Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this started.
It all starts with a dead girl. What about Lily? Did my father...
No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He loved her too much. Both of you.
So, what happened to her? What is this place?
This is where he kept her. That cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out. He built it so that he could be alone. It is the only place he could feel normal. Separated from his powers. For me. Came in handy once Lily became unstable.
Unstable? What do you mean?
She's a medium too, Marianne. A powerful one. Guess it runs in the family. When Richard hurt her, it awoke something inside her. Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father feared. What he tried to avoid.
That's why he called me. But that means...
Yes. She's still alive. There's still a way to save her. You have to find her, Marianne.
Where is she? Where is my sister?
for you to go. I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly. Trust me, I know. And I'm sorry.
Oh no. No. No.
Okay, so the monster is still alive, and they raised an interesting point there. So the monster, as we say, is one of Lily's demonic spirit realm-y forms. An aspect of her personality. Like I said, it woke something terrible in her. But Thomas is essentially, that guy we just talked to, Thomas's demon version, is essentially the same thing. When we mentioned that the monster is coming, it's still alive, etc.
The place from my dream.
They said that
this path 1,000 times in my mind. I know every inch of it. But this time, something is different.
it said that Lily's still alive, because the monster's still alive, so Lily's still alive. That's the idea. So, the fact that Thomas's form is still alive, his demon thingy, does that not suggest that Thomas himself is still alive somewhere out there? Is he down at the lake? Is he going to shoot me? Why would Papa shoot me? Is that the only way to save Lily? Basically, she's going to wear my skin. Don't know. But this is the end. Whatever happens. And I really need to pee. I have to pause it.
I'm getting close. I can feel it. I can feel it so clearly now.
Body never did have the best timing. I'm going to be kind of sad this game's going to end. I always feel this way. Whenever I get into a game on a slightly more... Let's say Assassin's Creed. When Assassin's Creed ends, I won't be sad. Not because it's not a fun game or anything, but... when you emotionally invest into a game, and the story... I'd say this is a story first game, not a gameplay first game, whereas Assassin's Creed is gameplay first. And it's like Mass Effect, for example. Story first, and I was sad when it was over, no longer part of my life in a way.
Finally made it. Lillian.
I've been waiting for you, little sister.
Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. For a while.
Lily,
That day when the fire broke out at our house, I made a deal. The part of my soul that was tormented was set loose.
you mean the monster? But why?
To save you. It helped us escape the flames, but in return, I had to set it free. Free to devour, to destroy, to kill.
The Neva massacre.
Yes. All those people died so that we could live. And because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
And what about you? Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away. But he only delayed the inevitable. Monster, it got out. And now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this. You. We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate. And the dream.
The dream? All I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened?
No. It's not the past you see. The dream. It's what I want to happen.
What?
It all ends in me.
But... No! No!
You can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... You're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me. Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Lillian, I can't. Please, don't make me do this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily?
Marianne? What's going on?
Skin suit. Now too small. Constricting. Outgrown her. Don't need her. Suit. Light. Almost gone. Not dark yet. But it's getting there.
You're wrong. There is another way.
Marianne. No.
was she doing? It changes nothing.
Like you said, I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need me. A medium strong enough to sustain you. The others? They only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all. No! Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
All of us to me. It has to be.
It has to be you.
He'll never stop killing.
You can finish this.
Only you can end this.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Oh, don't you dare. Oh, that's such a dick move. Oh, that's actually really annoyed me. You can't put a cliffhanger ending or a non-conclusive ending in a game like that. Now, I think we are meant to assume that she shot herself. But why even film it so it's not clear? Oh, that's really annoying. I hate when games do this. I hate when films do this. No, I don't hate when films do this. Sometimes it's okay, but in this scenario, I'm kind of annoyed. I don't think that was necessary. Especially because I think the default assumption is she shot herself. God damn it. Did that annoy anyone else? Is it just me? God, I've got a friend who would rage at that ending. Oh well. Okay, so I think we have a good handle on the story. We know Thomas is alive out there somewhere, because that's what we've seen. If their demon thing is alive, it means they're alive. I was very surprised that Lily was alive at all, in like a human form, but I guess that did get explained as well. I just assumed because Sadness was there with the mask, that meant... I mean, we talked about like sending Sadness away, and she was kind of refusing. And I get why. But how could we send away Sadness, which is essentially Lily, whilst Lily's still alive? that confuses me a little bit.
Please make them go away. Someday I'll find my own way. Won't look back on all this pain and sorrow. Some way there'll be a new.
Oh! Redemption? Okay, no redemption, they're just trying to set up for a sequel. It's even more annoying. Okay. So yeah, I'm a little confused as to how you would possibly send Lily away whilst Lily's still alive, basically. How does that work? That doesn't seem to make sense to me. Beyond that, the story did kind of get tied up. I don't think there's any particular loose ends that come to mind. So to recap the entire story, but on a very, very simple level. Thomas is an architect. He has a couple of kids. Right, I'm still not totally clear on the purpose of the Neva. I know Thomas was hired as an architect for the Neva. And it was like a glorious hotel for the people of Poland. And he was a medium, and he gave birth. Well, he didn't give birth, obviously. His wife gave birth to Lilianne, and then Marianne. But the wife died. I don't think we got that confirmed, but it seems pretty likely. The wife died during childbirth for Marianne. We were both mediums, doing medium things, and we lived in the Red House with other medium children, right? That's the idea. That's what it was. It was like an orphanage for these kids with these powers that Thomas was kind of running in secret nearby the Neva. But the Polish government had a big interest in all this stuff, in all the psychic stuff and the medium stuff, and they sent their agent Henry to go and torture Richard. And during that process... Well, it's worth noting that as a child, there was a man called Richard. Yeah, it was Richard. It's Thomas the other one. This is Richard. There's a man called Richard who was a friend with Thomas. It was actually Thomas's mentor. He came to live at the Neva, and he was kind of looking after Marianne and Lilianne whilst Thomas was working. And unfortunately, he was a paedophile, and he sort of obviously had an interaction, shall we say, with Lilianne that awakened the demon and this hatred and anger and fear within Lilianne, which manifested as this demon. Okay, so when Henry comes and tortures Thomas, and in that process burns down the orphanage, I think everyone else died, but basically Lilianne made a deal with the demon that if it helped them escape, that she would let it free and release it. And she did. So we got out, we both escaped, but the demon went and killed everyone. And that was the Neva massacre. It was taking over people and murdering people. And that's how Richard died as well. Okay. So after that, Thomas, realising that these powers are dangerous and ruining his children's lives, he locks away Lily. So Thomas had his own medium form that he could talk to and converse with. So he built a cell that stopped that world from interacting. So he put Lily in that cell to hopefully keep her away from the demon form that she'd unleashed, whilst putting me, Marianne, in the hospital and abandoning us essentially, but so that we could live like a normal life. Okay. Why did Thomas ring us? I'm trying to remember. It did come up in conversation. But anyways, at some point we come to the Neva. We experience all of this, basically. We run into spirit form Thomas, who is still alive, meaning Thomas is still alive, meaning, sequel set up and maybe replace Thomas or whatever. And then we go through all this. We meet Lily at the lake. Yeah, I don't know. I think it all came together pretty well. There's some stuff I'm not 100% clear on. I'm still not sure what the purpose of the Neva was in the first place, because I get that there's a political angle there, but I'm not 100% sure what the political angle was. But generally speaking, everything ties together pretty nicely. I'm still annoyed about the ending. I don't think that's necessary, and I feel like what they've done there is try to make the game filmic and, fancy, essentially. I think it's a little pretentious in a way, and it's kind of bugged me, but I think we're meant to assume that Marianne shot herself, because that's what she wants to do, and she hasn't had her real family for her entire life, and I don't think she would... maybe we could play Lily in the next game then, if Lily's still alive, but that means the monster's still alive. So the idea at the end was... I don't know, I kind of feel bad for Lily, because, so Marianne's theory was this monster that Lily has unleashed needs a powerful medium as a host, otherwise it breaks down their body. That's why it's been saying for the entire game that it wants to wear us, because it wants to come into our world, but it needs like a host, it's like a parasite. But because it's such a powerful creature, it needs a strong body, a strong host to do so. And that host should be a medium, so it wants Marianne. Lily, clearly too weak. Thomas has his own thing going on. It needs Marianne. So Marianne's theory is that if she shoots herself, the monster won't be able to take over her, and it'll be trapped in the demon realm forever. And therefore she also doesn't have to shoot her sister. That's all very true. However, the problem with that theory is, A, the monster will then continue to... Anyone in the spirit realm in the Neva will be targeted. But more importantly, Sadness, i.e. Lily, had an immense fear of this creature and was regularly running away from it and hiding from it and terrified of it. And she talked about how she'd had to hide from it for years or whatever, right back at the start. So whilst we may have saved Lily's physical, corporeal form, we have doomed her spirit form to an eternity of being pursued by this bloody monster. So Lily probably just picks up the gun and shoots herself at the end anyway. But it would be hard to shoot your own sister. I concur. And I think in the same situation... Well, no, because I've just shown that it's a stupid idea. Anyways, that's the Medium. It's a good game. It's about the right length. I think it could have done with maybe something to mix up the gameplay a little bit more, but yeah, it was fun. Nice little horror experience. Didn't rely on jump scares, which was really cool. We only had one, basically, and that's like right at the start of the game with the eye. And what was the eye? Was the eye ever explained? Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I think we're going to go back to focusing on Assassin's Creed for a while. I'd like to go back to focusing on one game at a time and shorter games, so like we'd only play the Medium, we'd only play blah blah. So, I mean, until the next Elder Scrolls comes out, frankly. So we'll see what happens, but we'll focus on Assassin's Creed after this. I'll try not to start something new. And yeah, hope you all had a lot of fun. I will see you folks next time. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.